well, it is what it is. It is another woman-filled day. If I'm being honest.
Like with the books.
Yeah, sorry, I was jumping right into it.
No, no, no worries. Appreciate it. Yeah, it started with Cersei. We went back to Cersei, which I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, none
Um,
the fucking backtracking, the fucking Metroid. Hey, can we call this the Metroidvania of Greek
truly,
mythos?
because I'm just like, no wonder it took you so goddamn fucking long.
Well, look,
Like,
it is funny, right? And it's like
we're going back to bury a guy who's already dead. Like, just send a carrier pigeon. Like, I don't.
the pigeon can't hold a shovel.
No, I'm saying just like send gold to Cersei and be like, hey, can you bury my homie?
On the pigeon. So no, I get it, but it's also like he literally asked. He literally asked.
Yeah, no, he does.
It's like if you promise, if you, I guess this is a real modern. If you promise to do something
Hmm.
for someone and you get your homie to do it,
Yeah,
it's like that ethical.
yeah.
if I
And then we,
yeah, go on.
yeah. I was gonna say we finally got Scylla and
Oh,
Charbidus.
it's a okay. Yeah, it's a good call. I too definitely can pronounce it easily. Tribidus, I guess, is probably how I guess at it.
Tribidus, yeah, Tribidus, I would say a little bit more because you get a bit of that Y.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah, so it was
Wait,
women filled.
that's one of the funniest things I've ever fucking read in my life. By the way,
Yeah.
where Cersei goes, where is it? This is um, it's like line 52 or some shit. I don't know. This is after, so
Mhm.
Cersei's explaining, and she says, I will not give you definite instructions about which route to take when you have sailed beyond the sirens.
Oh
Let
my
your
God.
heart decide. There are two choices, and one kills you instantly and dead, and you will never survive, and no one's ever survived, and you specifically will die. Or you can do the
Yep.
other one.
I I literally underlined that because I'm like, I'm sorry, hold the fuck up. Because there really is only one
No,
choice.
no, you have two options. You can die, or you can die, but not all of you.
Yeah,
And
so
I'm
all
telling you
of you
how to get
die,
back. I'm
or
telling you how
just
to get back. It's
a
so
few
funny.
of you die.
It's so funny.
That was the funniest thing to read. Truly, I underlined and was like, I'm sorry, so there's actually no choices. I would just stay.
Ugh,
Cersei, I'm gonna be a lifelong tenant.
dang.
Look,
Look, I will not give you definite instructions. Let your
I
heart
will not
decide.
give you.
What does your heart decide
She's like,
then?
you gotta make your fucking choices and live with them.
It's also
Not me.
speaking of fucking comedy in the same description. She's like,
Yeah.
one dove is always lost in that sheer gulf, and Zeus must send another to restore the number of the flock. Zeus knows about this fucking my dove situation's in shambles. And he's like, well, I can't let the dove population go down. I have to
Yep.
replace the dove.
And we know what Zeus is doing to replace that dove population too.
Okay, all right. I mean, it's not like
Zeus
untrue.
is. It's not untrue. I just assume the only thing I think Zeus, and that's that I'm saying this,
Yeah.
and as I'm saying it, I'm realizing this wouldn't stop him. Necrophilia.
Um. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking.
As I was saying it, I was
Well,
like,
well,
no,
I'm
I
also
actually
like,
don't think that would stop
I'm not
Zeus.
saying it would stop him, but I'm like, do we have evidence, proof?
Is there a story?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh, let's
wondering.
look. Let's look.
Okay,
Go to Google.
going
I
to
wish I could
Google.
crack all my
Oh,
fingers.
we'll see. Oh
Does
wait, yeah. Let me get
Zeus
let me into the mic.
ever sleep with a dead body?
Did you hear that? Did it pick up at all?
Oh my God. There is a Reddit thread from 3 months ago that says, what necrophilia did Zeus commit?
What necrophilia? Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I was gonna say, it,
The first comment goes,
yeah.
as far as I know, everyone he raped or seduced was alive at the time. Yeah, the man had standards.
I mean, that's important. That is
I
important.
mean, I guess if he has a standard, drawing the line at necrophilia is a line to draw.
Like, there's definitely it's definitely worse ones. Oh, also, speaking of the
Yeah, yeah.
Scylla's puppy like. Scylla's her voice is puppy like. What?
Yeah, I thought that was so
What does that even? And
interesting.
it's and like she has six heads. Are they all puppy
Yeah.
like? or is 1 through 3, but 4 through 6 they kind of got they're a little husky.
Huh. Yeah. Like, does each head have a different like personality?
One of the I may have brought this up in a different time, maybe I didn't, but
I
I'll bring it up now.
Yeah.
Um, something I read. I can't remember. I don't have a source on this. Um, it was about Medusa, and Medusa and her
Hmm.
two sisters, and it was like the analysis was something along the lines of it's not like that there were three goddesses or whatever the fuck they were. They weren't goddesses. Three sisters. It was there was Medusa and two sisters. Um, and that this is a trope that comes up a lot is like there's one and two more, not
Hmm.
one and one and one. And so
Yeah.
I was thinking about that as we're saying, are there six? No, there's one. It's just one. It's six because it's
Yeah.
scary. Imagine if there was a woman with six heads. How terrifying! Yeek.
You know, yeah, it would be terrifying, but like Lady Dimitrescu, I could
Okay.
argue for it.
If Lady Demetrius had six heads,
Yeah.
here's the thing about having six heads. I can't imagine having six heads unless you have fucking like spaghetti neck, and then it's goofy.
Yeah, I'm also thinking then about the mechanics of like, do you just become like a bit like a cow where you have three stomachs? Because think about the way you could throw down at a
Yeah.
buffet.
Oh, I thought you might say
Okay.
throw down like a giraffe, like the headbutting is going
Oh my God, you
crazy.
fight like a giraffe. Wait, wait,
Wait.
wait.
Sadly, I think we
I
are tired
really,
if this is our analysis on this section.
to be fair, I feel
Yeah.
like we've been going really hard on the other sections, and I think we're literally at the halfway point.
Oh, so true.
We are at the halfway point
It
of this
is
book.
funny because it's like, well, and in Odysseus is even like, well, they keep telling me that if they eat these cows, it's gonna be a lot worse and go a lot longer. It's like, guys, we can't eat the cows, and they're like,
And then they're eating the cow.
they're literally eating the cow. What
As he says it. I'm like, this is almost comedic.
I found it compelling actually. I genuinely found it compelling because
Yeah.
like again in my other let's call it information about the Odyssey, like his crew is all a bunch of
Yeah.
dicks, and I'm not saying they're not
Yeah.
that, but
Mm-hmm.
look guys, says the big strong man. I don't fucking remember his name. I don't know what I'm finding right now. Right,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if we don't do it, we'll starve to death, and that's worse than dying in a big shipwreck because it's slow and painful. And it's like, is he spitting? Or at the very least, like this is a level of I don't want to use the word interiority. Um, this dude like
yeah. Hmm.
has opinions and feelings on things that are like that like
Yeah.
imply a character in a way that like basically no crew member has had so far. Even the guy who fucking fell down the stairs and hit his head real bad.
Yeah.
He just kind of fell down the stairs and hit his head real bad. The guys who got killed by the
Yeah.
Cyclops, whatever. But it like this guy was like, no, here's an argue. I'm making an argument. I don't feel like anyone's been
Hmm.
fucking making an argument on this crew besides
Yeah.
Mister Lord of Lies.
Yeah. Trying to think of other things analysis wise. I thought it was funny
Yeah,
in in book 11, line 330,
3:30.
just after the previous like line where he's listing all of the wives and like famous daughters and wives of these men.
Oh, I'm on the wrong
And
chapter.
then goes,
Okay.
I cannot name each famous wife and daughter I saw there. And then just goes, we're gonna go on. And I went, okay.
Well, I also really like the fucking at the end of the book 12 where he goes, anyway, I told you that shit already. I'm not saying it again.
No.
That's
Oh my
boring.
God, that was fucking hilarious. I was literally about to pull on that too, because he
Yeah.
goes, yeah, divine Calypso, she loved and cared for me. Why should I tell you the story that I told you and your wife yesterday in your house? It is annoying repeating tales that I've been told before.
It's annoying. And it's like, see,
Whoever wrote this
yeah,
down first, like in the translations, because this is translated from like
yeah,
a version we have.
sure, sure, sure.
But whoever was orally telling this was frustrated by this point and was like, no, we're not doing that.
Like,
I'm not.
I'm not saying
That
this
was
shit
last
again.
week at
I'm
the
not
forum.
saying it again. Look. You want to hear the fucking siren part again? Read my book. Buy my book. Go to
Buy my book.
go to Amazon. Buy my book.
No, it was one of those things. I'm like, I feel like this is a vestige of whoever was stuck saying this aloud
That's kind
because
of awesome. Yeah, I really like that.
I because I was just like, and also too like Odysseus as a storyteller being like, I want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
This has been the longest tale. I'm currently living it. Please let me go.
Oh shit.
Um, but yeah, no, that was funny too. I picked up a book. It
Okay.
got into the library. I haven't made too much progress on it, called Penelope's Bones
Okay.
by Emily Hauser. And it's a nonfiction
Emily
that's
moment for
weaving.
you.
Huh?
Double Emily moment.
I know Emily Wilson, Emily Hauser. But it's something that's looking at literary and archaeological evidence
Mm-hmm.
to like look at the women behind Homer's Iliad and Odyssey.
Oh sure.
Um, and so I'm really excited because we're going to be looking at Helen, Briseis, Cassandra, Aphrodite, Circe, Athena, Hera, Calypso, Penelope, and more.
Yo, they
Um,
found Aphrodite's
mhm.
bones. They found her bones.
Penelope's bones.
Okay. No, I know. It was a it was a joke that didn't land.
Oh, I see. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, but I'm just very interested that I'm picking this up,
Yeah.
especially because it's being because I've read the other books that it's recommended for. Like if this is essential reading if you love Natalie Haynes or Madeline Miller. And I haven't quite read Emily Hauser, but I have so many of her books on my
Mm-hmm.
TBR that I'm like, huh, how have you slipped by? Um, but there was like a period in time closer to 2022 where I was reading a lot of Greek and Roman retellings.
Yeah.
And I still have energy to read Roman ones because I'm not so familiar with them. But I got really tired of Greek retellings. But reading through the Odyssey the way that we are and how we're going through it is making me feel like, oh my God, okay, I could pick up some Greek stuff again. And I
Well,
think it was just needing to go back to more of the original sources.
so this is vaguely related, I guess. This
Please.
I mean this is a response to what you're saying, but not actually. I don't care about Homer. He's dead. Um, I've been
Yeah.
so I have like an online panel thing presentation, we'll call it whatever, in like a few
Yeah.
weeks. Um,
Exciting.
and so I've been doing a bunch of like I'm talking very surface level, like, hey, I don't know this story, like what is this, because that's what the what's about is like there's a bunch of
Hmm.
it's for fucking Fire Emblem. I won't, it's like, hey, all these characters have like
Video
historic,
game series?
huh? Yeah, the video game series
The
Fire
video
Emblem.
game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
I've interacted with it.
yeah, all the characters, not all of them, but like a bunch of these characters have like mythological names, right? The first dude's name is Mars.
Hmm.
I mean, it's Marth in America, but like its
Yeah.
first was, and so on and so on. And so I've been like reading, not primary sources, not even close.
Hmm.
Um, but some of the old Roman shit, because Mars and Minerva are both main characters in like the first game, and I'm like, I'm trying not to, what's the word? Uh, oh, it's Rome is like Greece, but different. No, I'm trying to like actually figure out what I can say about it that's compelling or interesting.
Yeah.
So I understand
Yeah.
so I totally get where you're coming from of like, hey, what's Rome up to? What is Rome up to?
Yeah.
Christianity, bleh. Paganism, let's get it.
Yeah. And so there's some really interesting Roman like myths
Mm-hmm.
out there that I just find fascinating. And I feel like it often gets shunted into the Greek. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely like been my experience of
mhm.
Rome is like Greece but different, and
I'm like, it's situated like their origin myths are so different.
yeah.
Um, yeah. So I'm enjoying this. I'm excited for 13 and 14. We are now in the second half of the book.
We can
So
well, we're done with this fucking what's it called? Um,
no,
backtracking.
literally, the next chapter goes after he finished, all were silent, spellbound, sitting inside the shadow hall at last. And now I'm just like, ugh, Finally, finally.
Dude,
I'm like,
he's
this
his
motherfucker has been talking for books.
his throat be fucking dry. It be parched.
Did anyone give this guy water? Like,
No,
I like,
they gave him that sweet red wine. They love that sweet
yeah,
red
like,
wine in this
no wonder
fucking.
why he's saying things like, I already said that.
I already said that.
I'm not adding that details. Uh, but yeah. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Um, I will
I
say.
never thought
Oh,
I would
go ahead.
say again, I want Telemachus, but I want to know what's happening there.
No,
I
fuck him.
kind of want to
No,
know.
I was feeling that like 2 bucks ago, but now I'm like, fuck him. I don't care about that kid.
No, yeah. But kind of just like, what's happening over there?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like,
In Sparta, in warlike Sparta.
yeah.
I you know, it feels funny to say, but also right where, they go to the dead, right, and it's like there's Agamemnon, and it's funny because I hate Agamemnon as a character. I fucking despise
Hmm.
Agamemnon because I read Agamemnon, and he's such a dick, and like the story is super
Yeah.
sympathetic to him for being, let's
Hmm.
just be clear, a huge asshole dick. Um,
Yep.
Even though it is awesome, when Orestes gets revenge for him, that's awesome. I won't pretend it's not. And I'm a big courtroom drama fan. Do you know what? I think I think I asked you before. You have not read the Oresteia.
I have not.
Okay. And but I spent a lot of time with it, so it's one of my big touchstones. Is that the word? So when
Hmm.
Agamemnon shows up, I'm like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. let's talk about your evil wife. Oh, wives. Stephanie? Am I right?
Is
Women.
Agamemnon's Clytemnestra?
Yes.
I love her.
She's pretty funny.
She's evil,
She is evil.
but I love her. You know, I love when a villain is just a villain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I also love when it's like complex because she's just like, oh, I fully recognize I'm not doing the best. I
Well,
am fully aware
you
I'm
should have
sitting
killed
in my
you
revenge.
should have killed our daughter. I think maybe you shouldn't have done
But
that.
that's the thing. She's like, but I'm meeting you where you're at, and you murdered my daughter in cold blood. So this is what you get.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm accountable. These
Boiled
are the
that man. Did she
consequences of
get?
his
He didn't
actions.
get boiled. He was just in the bathtub, though, right?
No, he gets in the bathtub and she slits his throat.
Yeah,
Like that's
classic.
fine. He
That's
died quickly.
classic.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's fine.
He's died. He is fucking sad as shit.
And
True. You know what? Bars. You know what?
you know what's
Spitting.
worse? I think Menelaus should have died a horrific death.
Which one's Menelaus?
Helen's husband.
Helen's husband. True.
That's his brother.
Yeah.
Agamemnon only goes because his brother's wife gets kidnapped.
Well, look. I'm just saying, if my brother's wife got kidnapped, I would feel not like responsible, but that's my brother.
Hmm.
I can't blame
No,
him.
and
I
I
can't blame my
agree.
man for
Like I'm
that.
not saying that's bad, but I'm saying Agamemnon gets a shit end of a stick.
Oh, true.
Because like his brother's wife is the one. Like, why was Menelaus not killing his daughter?
Why was Menelaus like bagging such a hottie? He didn't even think she was gonna get kidnapped.
Mm, like, I don't.
Interesting. It
Yeah.
is. Sometimes I
Um.
wonder. Sometimes I've been wondering. Right. So much of this story is, of course, in the shadow of the Trojan War, and it's like,
Yes.
should we have read the Iliad? Should we have done that?
I don't even know what takes place in the Iliad. I
The
couldn't
Trojan
tell
War.
you. Like, yes, I know, but
Okay.
but it's so long that I'm like, how?
Unlike the notoriously
Let me.
short Odyssey.
And I think that's my thinking of like that's such a long period of time,
Oh,
and I'm
sure.
like,
I see what you're
how
saying.
does it actually read? Like, what is? It's not like day to day going on. It's like it must be like this, where it's like 4 books for like a battle.
My understanding is like this story. What a lot of it is
Hmm.
hey, so the Greek here's what happens. Here's some amount of time of here's why we're here at the Troge. At the
Hmm.
Troge at Troy.
At the Troche is
And let me tell you the most
sounds like a
epic
bar.
let me tell you the most epic and cool things that happened. Let me tell you about
Yes.
let me hey, let me sing you a song of Achilles.
Yeah.
Do you like that one?
And so that's where, and I think maybe I should maybe read the Iliad because Emily Wilson has also done the Iliad
That makes
before,
sense.
but I think a lot of people do the Odyssey and then read the Iliad.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, again, like, chronologic is sort of a strange term, but chronologically speaking, it makes sense to do it the other way.
No, and I agree with you. I for some reason picked up the Odyssey because I think that's the one that got published first.
Oh, sure. I think I
The
just
Odyssey.
to me, it's just like, well, the Odyssey. I mean, that's about my fucking goat, Odysseus,
Yeah,
and the Iliad is like,
that savvy liar.
I don't really care much about. Not that I don't. I don't know, whatever, man. It's like, I'm not super.
You're
I'm not super compelled
yeah.
by Mr. Achilles, or at least I'm not because I haven't read the Iliad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's something I might go back to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm debating on keeping this after we finish reading it because I just don't think I'll reference it or cite
You
from
mean the
it.
book, like the physical book?
Yeah,
Sure.
the physical book. Um,
It's
because I'm
funny, by the way.
underlining in pencil.
You sent me a PDF of it, right? Because I have my copies at the library again.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I like read the first book, which was 11 this week or this time, and then like a week passes or whatever, and I go, okay, it's time to read book 12, and I go
Oh
to read
no.
book 12, and it's like because it was like shared through Google Drive, and it's like yeah, they deleted that shit.
No, I thought you downloaded it. Oh
I didn't
no.
realize that it was like through Google Drive. I thought it was like as a PDF.
I thought I attached
Yeah,
it.
I did too. So anyway, I found another
Let me
copy, of
see.
course. No. I got it. And I
Okay.
have it downloaded now. But it was like this sort of
I'm
like,
so
no, it's fine. It was like
sorry.
45 minutes. I'm like, man, maybe 45 minutes is even too long. It was funny. I thought it was funny. Now I have it, so
Yeah.
it's what it is.
Okay. I feel
Because
so bad because I
no,
was like, that Dre surely has downloaded it. It was
sure
my thought
fucking
because I was
why
just cleaning.
I
I
should
just
have.
happened to be cleaning it
Yeah,
up. I was
yeah,
cleaning up my inbox on Drive, on my Google Drive. Because our university isn't paying for unlimited
yeah,
anymore.
for
They want
sure.
us using Microsoft email, which is like they hate us.
I don't like
Um,
Outlook. I
I
have to
don't like Outlook and I
use it for
refuse.
work.
So I have only 5 gigabytes or GB of data space between my
I don't know what
drive.
gigabytes are, but I know what GBs are.
I figured you might know what a GB was. Um, but I only have 5 of that
Yeah.
between my drive and my email.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm flirting at 4.34 of it full. And I'm just
Classic.
like, ugh.
No, I hear you. Okay,
So I try to clean it up.
I think it's probably the most we have on the Odyssey, it sounds like.
Yeah, I think so
Hey,
too.
great news
I
though.
think we need to give ourselves slack.
Great news. Great news. You want to know what the great news is?
What is
We
it?
finished talking about the Odyssey and my computer didn't crash.